we were doing kayaking here, and we had some of our local youth who were coming and training. So we sent them for some competitions, and which were like festivals. And then we came to know about national level competitions and all. So to participate in that, we needed an association, state association, sports association. So we formed the Meghalaya Canoe Association to participate officially in the national level events. So we it's been now about 2 years since we have been sending our youth for national level competitions through the state association.
We started here in the village, and we're still here. So all of our athletes actually are from the local villages here, with the two surrounding villages, and they've been very enthusiastic about it, and they have a lot of natural ability, natural talent, which we're trying to help them develop that. So yeah, very enthusiastic here. We want to get people from different districts as well to join in.
But Jonathan,
Yes.
how was the reception, and you as a local, what were the obstacles that you might have faced in the initial stage?
The obstacles in the initial stages were hesitation, first of all, because it's a very new sport, and not just that, to get them comfortable in the water, and they said needed a lot of coaching, lot of pushing from the side of both Ian and Sheila. And so there were a lot of hindrances, a lot of obstacles in the sense that getting them to realize that this is not just fun and games in the water. This is not just something where you come and have fun in the water, right? It's something where you actually have an opportunity to progress yourself in life. And slowly they've started to understand that. They've started to see. And just like Brother Ian said, it's just 2 villages which we have started from. This association is just 2 years old. And with 2 villages, we are able to get back 4 medals in the national games. Now imagine what could happen if the rest of the state fully backed this, right? We could be a powerhouse in the whole country, right? We could be we could be the leading kayaking association, canoeing association in the country, leading in the forefront. So with just 2, just Labarwa and Umtham, we've got 4 medalists. So we're hoping that the fire spreads. We have different districts that are interested in continuing what they have started so wonderfully, and with this foundation that they have, I think we could reach for the stars.
Poblacion berfila ai kaporingi bangin ya kerana pikin dia mo ti fila ban ya tu yang ki kerteng jong pi but fila job haki competition you mo
nga kerteng pensan kurba nga job bun sien cawe cha Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, pada Uttarakhand tadi national game, state Olympic, lawan bronze.
Poblacion bro kerteng jong ada vikas wana ngasong sa hamtham madang job hagi Meghalaya la arsin ningkong badai bajob sabar ngayo ya ka gold medal ka Uttarakhand national game.
Poblacion kita yang ada Indra Sharma ngala job ha Karnataka ha udah national games but ha Arunachal ha Meghalaya la job ha kayak fest.
Ningkong nga ay ngo ublay ma ba dorongkat mga beres itu. Entahlah la prasnam nga nya kani adu dong dan khalai snam. Adu mta den kot du at puisnam. Ningkong te ngampai mo re bangan wan sakani de dang baki polok janga hi hatu po kadang lakai bo hasnang kai don polok nga ang helik lakai ling sini te ngam dius ngum kita mong swandawan pet nya asni pada subang re dinis tayo artayo tu lah kam subang ada tu coach ni itu yang al agar teng tu lah praktis ikut sini.
ladan sausnya mentah awan arjar arpuar ngajon ya kan bat i dan ki perlu ba kiong ya le kai lang ya kayaking dengan ningkong ta ngai mai ka ban wan ru ban bahe ki ba ding na ningkong den ding ya subang ban le kai kayaking
Nga sedang kayaking ha ada bong tu kukut jangi in uncle. Ang yang kili nga ban pikwalen le kayaking nga ang kuasa one started ada puasa nga iya bun brio hamega kayak fest bahaya brio tagara nga motivate and
But Wilbur, what are the safety measures that you have always, you as an association have always emphasized for the youth?
Our youth over here, they start very young. So for them to be able to perform well, we have always insisted on we do strength training for them, and then they're always under supervision. They have all they no one is allowed in the water without the proper gear. We make sure that they're wearing life vests and helmets, and also that they are taught to handle the equipment well. That is really important. Respect for the equipment. Ian has always stressed on that, how they treat their equipment, their paddles, and all of that. Also, because I think Ian and Sheela have really stressed on discipline throughout the years that they've been here. I've observed them on numerous occasions how they've been going after the boys. As we know, like our youth are really struggle with discipline in many ways, but then as they have been submitting to their coaches' instructions, I think we have never had any issues that have threatened their safety, even though they are dealing with pretty high category rapids and they're doing things that no one in their sane mind would do, but then still they have been able to get through really well. Yeah.
So I want to add that we never allow them to go alone. It's always a team, and without being in a group, we will not allow them. That's the rule, that they cannot just come and take their kayaks and go paddle. They have to be a team.
Yes.
And we also emphasize that in the water, whatever enmity you have outside, leave it. You are there to look after each other, and you cannot, like if somebody is in danger, the other person has to help and rescue.
If suppose there was a certain danger that occurred, so what is the plan that they have to emphasize on?
So we have already done their like first aid CPR courses and all. They have done. They are all certified by the Red Cross, and we also had some international kayakers who came here and who demonstrated and did CPR training. Everything they have done.
Also rescuing. These procedures all been trained in it.
And they've been trained on the international level.
Yes.
Their coaches are international coaches who came to train them.
So you were telling me earlier that this is open for outsiders. They can come and try a bit of kayaking or rafting.
Yes.
Can you please tell us about that, Sir Ian?
Yes, we welcome any young people, especially between 12 and 13 years of age, who would like to take up the sport. At least they can come in here and try it, see how they like it. And if they like it, they can proceed, they can come regularly and receive training here.
Looking for talent.
We are looking for talent because, like it's been said before, there's huge potential. National games are coming up too. So we hardly have a pool of athletes. We just have this own village. So we want to get people from Shillong and from Jinty Hills, Garo Hills, and come here and have a decent team.
Your students, they have participated in a couple of competitions. Can you tell us a bit about the challenges that they have faced?
We consistently insist on training, like as much as the more you are on the water, the better your skills are. So we take that seriously, training very seriously. And when we went for the national games this time, we took them 2 weeks in advance to Rishikesh, and we put them through like almost full 4 to 5 hours a day on the water training, which really helped them. And there were other teams also that had come for training. So when they were like training with other teams, other state teams, they were like they pushed themselves harder to show that they how good they are, and everybody was very impressed with our team's training sessions and all that. Committing themselves to training was initially a little bit of a challenge for us to get them into that discipline, but now since they've been going into different competitions, winning medals, and also some rewards they've been get awarded by the state government, so that is helping them, as well as it's bringing other athletes also into the picture. Now more are coming, we also want to do. Now we have a good set of junior teams that has come up as a result of all these incentives, which has come from good performance, as well as the response of our state government in recognizing what they have done. Our state government has been very supportive. We had so many challenges because these kayaks are little heavy for the children to carry, so we were requesting for a vehicle. So through this CM SDF scheme, our chief minister has given us a vehicle, and then gym, then also internet has been provided for. We have got kayaks, and we were doing with our own kayaks before, but the state government has helped us to buy 30 new kayaks, and so it's all that has contributed to the success and progress of this work here.
Can you tell us about being a female kayaker and how long have you been in this sport?
Okay, so I've been in the sports for 8 years now. Before, it used to feel awkward because I was the only girl paddling with the boys, and I really wanted other girls to come join the sport, but I think they're scared of water, and they don't know what is this about, right? The sport. So, but after winning in national games and seeing that there is scope for girls also to come join the sport, so we are seeing many young girls joining in the sport. So it makes me really happy to see them come and try this sport out.
So, what would be your message, Elizabeth, for the viewers who are looking at, who are watching the interview right now?
I would like to say that, now that they have joined, some they leave after some time. So I would like them to continue and to experience the sport, because there is a lot of scope for especially for women, because there are not many women in India who are into this sport. So right now, if they join and if they get up to that level, it's really good. Like what do you say? Like a sports for them. They can take it up as a career. I started paddling because of my dad, because he was a kayaker. He's a former kayaker, and so I'm not scared of water. I'm also a type of girl who would like to go for any adventure. If I get opportunity in anything, not just kayaking, if I get in any other sport also, I would like to try. Yeah. So this kayaking came in my hand. The opportunity came, so I grabbed it, and I really started enjoying it, especially with my dad coaching me and everything. So it's really encouraging for me, and it's easy for me. It's convenient and everything. So that's why it has helped me to pursue the sports. Yeah.
Thank you, Elizabeth. We wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
We went to Garo Hills for awareness camp, so which was great success. Tura. and there were 91 children who for the first time in their life got on the kayak and tried on flat water. Now we have been invited by William Nagar BSO to have a camp there. So we are going in a couple of weeks. We'll be going there also to uh, do the same thing. Then Southwest Khasi Hills has invited us. So it's spreading, and we are hoping that more districts will become aware of it, and we'll have some means exposure there also.
For us, we would like to think around like 12 because, yeah, they can start from 5 years old if they want. But the problem is, see, for us to manage very young children, we can't do that, right? And it's not good for them to be away from their family. So at least they should be 12 or 13, and to have a bit more maturity. Yeah. In the rapids, the kayaks are flowing downstream, obviously going with the flow, right? But there's little side currents on the side called eddies, where the water actually is flowing back upstream. You might have noticed that behind the rocks, the water will flow back. See, so in those ones, we put a gate with 2 poles, and they have to come upstream through the gate, through the poles, and back into the current. It's called upstream gate. So when the gate is in the current, that's a downstream. When it's on the eddy, it's an upstream. So that is part of the skill set of the sport, right? Is the coming into the eddies, coming up the gate, getting out fast, back into the current. This is all part of the skill set of this thing. It makes it interesting. That's what the slalom is about. It's about controlling your kayak, going anywhere you need to go, right? And you being total control of your kayak. So that's the whole idea of the thing. You're not just getting washed down by the water, but you are going where you want to go.
So since we are very new to this and we had a good experience seeing your students and practicing. So, but can you tell us a bit about the difference between kayaking, canoeing, and rafting?
Sure. So, canoe and kayak, people often wonder what is the difference. Okay, so canoe is the umbrella term for canoes and kayaks. It's the umbrella, like the International Canoe Federation. It covers kayaking and stand-up paddling, rafting, sprint kayaking, all these things, right? So, but traditionally, a canoe is an open boat, and you kneel in it with a single paddle. That's a canoe. And a kayak was created by the Eskimos. No, you get inside it and use a double paddle, created by the Eskimos. So there was a difference between canoe and kayak. Right? But in the last during the 1960s, they changed in the slalom. Originally, they did the open canoe in the slalom, but then they had to put a deck over because it was filling up with water in the rapids. See, so they made the canoe like a kayak only. So you kneel in it and use a paddle, single paddle, like a canoe, but the boat is like a kayak only. So there's virtually no difference between the kayak and the canoe, except that in the canoe you're kneeling and you got the single paddle. In the kayak you're sitting and you have a double paddle. So they look very similar.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Vincent.
Katang juga ada Vikaswana.
I'm Shafin Vincent.
Krishan Pulang Kriam.
Kayak apa pilih apa pin long certified rafter, but kayak competition kiba pilih ya shimbentan ha rafting competition.
Ban yo ya certificate idan i bawan na ladak ba ai certificate ini ba i training i suppose ni hna ba ban yo ya certificate ngilet ban ya race ya bar na ba oh lai jaka ya wan ha si jaka ngi job ngi bro hi team agi ha asam ya job ya yo baning kong.
What are the common mistakes that you have seen your students make and which they have to avoid?
They're progressing extremely fast, right? So I don't think they're making any mistakes like that. I think I'm amazed how fast they're developing. Right? And many of the usual mistakes, they are getting over it very fast, right? But what's the biggest mistake in the water? Maybe it could be concentration and things like that. they have to train their minds more, because this is also a mind game. The slalom is very technical sport. So many complications are there. So many different options are there, and you have to change in a split second. Change. So that's where experience comes in. You need a lot of experience to know what to do at the right moment, right? So we're just developing that experience, that they will know what to do in each moment, like that. Yeah.
Also to study the flow of the water.
Yes, yeah, that's what I meant. The concentration, the understanding of what's going on. That this has to develop. So the way you would develop that is they go through videos of their performance. Go through, study their performance, see where they can improve it, and compare with others, and how the currents are moving. All this has to be like studied like a science. It's not. It's like an art form, and it's a science. It's both an art and a science. So they've got the art form very good, but they're more scientific, like to evaluate things like that scientifically. Well, no, when we came to Meghalaya, we had no idea about kayaking or even plans to do kayaking here, right? But when we came down here one day to do some kayaking, then I realized that this place got huge potential to develop the sport here, like great potential. So slowly things fell into place, and we were able to start something. But that wasn't our original plan to do that. Just came together.
So for the competition, we need more girls. So at least four more. So that makes a team in a raft. And right now we don't have. I'm the only one. So, but as of now, like many girls who have come, so we are planning to train them for the rafting competitions also, as well. Yeah.
And what about the boys? Are there any obstacles that were faced?
As of now, we just found local youth taking an interest in the rafting sport. So we just recently got 4 more new members added to the team, and we've just begun our practice session, and it's going on good, and we are hoping to form a strong team for the next 27 national games.
So, is there any message that you would like to convey to the audience and to the government at large?
To our state and to the government, I feel that there is so much potential here for kayaking, especially among our young people. Everywhere you go in the state, you find that a lot of them are involved in water activities. Everyone, look on Instagram, everyone loves going on adventure trips, and then they swim here and there. They seem to be very fearless, and this is a way of taking that even another step further. And right at this moment, I feel, because of the government's backing, a sport that is very exclusive and very expensive for most people has suddenly become available to many of our young people. People who have no access to equipment, no access to training, no access to
Coaches.
and anything. There's no way. It doesn't come in the picture only, but suddenly. And then there's also the potential that we can actually make a difference with this. It's not like in cricket, where cricket, there's so many players. You can be very good here, but then you're nowhere. But over here, if you have just a little bit, if you know just a little bit as well, you can still make a huge impact. And so therefore, my as president, I would request, or I would encourage all our young people and all the different associations in the different districts to find ways to get your young people into this and make a way for them. We are, as the Meghalaya Canoe Association, and also I know that Sheela and Ian are very hyped up to go and help anyone set up a club and do something about it, make a way for our young people so that they can also experience this. I mean, four 4 medals in a single sport from 2 villages is very concentrated. You have never seen that anywhere. Just imagine what could happen if, like Jonathan said earlier, if the entire state could take this up, what we could do, you know? Yeah, that's what I feel.
We are running our commercial trips under Reboy Water Sports and Tourism Cooperative Society. But if we go for competitions, it comes under the ICF and the International Rafting Federation.
Yeah, what I would say is Meghalaya is blessed with natural resources, and river is its great blessing. All
Yes,
the rivers in
yes.
Meghalaya, like when we were traveling to William Nagar, everywhere we were saying, "Oh, this is a suitable place. They can start a club."
Yeah.
Like roadside rivers are there, so like there's so much of potential. So we have to somehow see that there more talents come up through all these resources.
Mairang, Kinchi, Dauki, was it?
William Nagar.
William Nagar. William Nagar is very good. Tura. All these places, kayak clubs can be started. The good water is there.
The message is for all of us. God has blessed us. He's blessed us with the natural resources. He's blessed us with wonderful water.
Bodies.
It's we've just been blessed in every aspect, right? And if we
Yes.
don't use these for our advantage, then it's our own fault. So I would urge our people. That's many a time we concentrate only on getting government jobs, or now the next big thing is tourism. So this could even come into the niche of tourism, right? Water sport
Yes,
tourism and this that. It could fit into that. So I would urge our people, the government, let's take this seriously, right?
Yes.
We've already proven that it can be done, and with just a little bit more impetus, just a little bit more push, we could be a powerhouse, right? In the next coming 5 years, hopefully in the coming 27 national games being held in our own state, in our backyard, we'll have home advantage.
Yes.
We should be able to do very well, right?
Yes.
And no one would be able to ignore our state any longer. So let's use whatever has been given to us, and let's be good stewards for what God has given us.
I want to add to what Brother has said, that God is opening a big door. And like we had great success at the last national games, and then we got this great news that it's coming to Meghalaya for 2027. So this is fantastic opportunity, right? This is right, and this is the time, this year and next year, which is where we have to really work hard for the 2 years in time, right? to make good showing in national games. And there's so much potential. So like Brother said, all this opportunity is being given to Meghalaya. We have to seize it. So don't hesitate, just do it.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. We hope
Okay.
the best.
Thank you
you.
too.
Thank
Thank you too
Thank
for
you.
your help.